So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Hullet. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Delivered with swing. And we have our very first corner. Deco gets rid without sophistication. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Figo. And it's Del Piero. Well, that is one way to stop him. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cleared without complication. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Figo, and this is Van Basten. Figo providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted, has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Deco clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. You can run onto that. Del Piero. He has found the... Del Piero! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Deco. Ibrahimovic. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to make the challenge. Played in by Eto'o. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great vision. Played out to the left flank. Here comes another cross. Here comes the corner. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Showing good feet. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. And it's slung out wide. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Still goalless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Costa Curta. Can he get onto this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is a nice touch. Ball swung in. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! He's having a shot! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Curta. Now, can they get it back? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he gets rid in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to thread one through, and it's made its way to him. Ibrahimovic. And he's heaved it away, and smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. Tries to pass it through. And this is Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Figo. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Cannavaro with the clearance. Deftly out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Makalele. That ball looks a good one. Goes for a shot! And it's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Shoots! Cleared away. Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. They get a throw in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Aos 24 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 6.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that's well seen too. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Swung over. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. That's an imaginative pass. Struck first time. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ibrahimovic is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Makalele eases the ball away from him. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. And he's gone looking for safety.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely weighted ball. The final 5 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. And Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he is going into that little black book. And it's Deco, looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears. Deco! Oh, taken with style. And what a climax we have here. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Deco is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Pedri in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to play him in. Deco gets into some space. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nicked it back promptly. He's having a hit! Puskas. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. You can run onto that. Lovely bit of skill. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the goalkeepers. It's full on! Goal! Milan!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Almost half an hour in now. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want... Del Piero! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Arsenal have their second corner now. Cruyff can get it clear. Look at the space here. And Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there.
Arsenal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Pedri! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. That has not gone well. Figo. Pedri. Just eases him off the ball.
Will be 3 minutes at a
Rijkaard.
time.
And here's Cruyff. And he was alert to it. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Now it's Del Piero. And they can counter here. Marquinhos. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello, attendees.
Milan
This
are
is a
level
Lost
pegging at
Children's
half-time then,
announcement.
and it's a finely
Would the
balanced
father
game.
of a
1-1
boy
the
in
score.
a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Del Piero.
Milan kick off the
Coming
second
on
half.
to replace him is number 20, Bale.
Deco. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri, given the lift of his goal.
That's beautifully weighted.
Leicester gets rid without sophistication.
Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Forlan. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Chance to deliver.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's being urged to shoot.
Van Basten!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Cruyff gets into a good position. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's let fly.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
A heavy challenge.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Knocks it out wide. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Bale. Deep through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cleared without complication. Messi. And he's there to clear it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a nicely shaped ball. So much time and space here. Oh, just skips past his man.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Forlan picks it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. Showing good feet.
Oh, great feet, that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Pedri. Number 97.
And he lines up a cross. Punched away.
Field, number 23, Beckham.
And that's a... And the
Number
shot!
19, Cristiano
No messing about,
Ronaldo.
just bludgeoned away.
Substitutions taking place.
That is a brilliant interception. And the ball's gone astray. Roberto Carlos delivers. And they've got rid. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now, what about this? Yaya Toure! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Big header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, they've got it again. There's a sharp little ball here. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello, attendees.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, well played, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. And the shot's on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Griezmann. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. And this is Pele. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rivaldo gets into a good position. Shot could be on.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele. And he's had it nicked away. Nedved. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Argentina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Figo climbs up big! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Chance! And again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, it's Van Basten. Petit. Maldini. Probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. And it's been given away. Yaya Toure. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
And he skips past his man. Rummenigge. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Milan are looking to go forward now. Vigo. Van Basten. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Cruyff. Here's Deco. And here's Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Cross. There's the header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, what has happened here? And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Deco. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. He can run onto that. And it's made its way to him. He can get that clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
They continue each to cancel the other out. Rivaldo picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, third corner of the game. Griezmann attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Pele. That's a cute ball. Referee's given a throw. Griezmann. Into the channel. That has not gone well. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And it's Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for a runner. And claimed it back swiftly. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cannavaro can get it clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Griezmann. He's found a way through. Look at the space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Deco. Great ball if he can get there. Van Basten. And he's straight offside. Cannavaro. Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Spread it left, and he's picked it up out wide. Van Basten! That was a fine display of acrobatics.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. Deco tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Toure has given away a free kick, and no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Van Basten has it in a wide position. They get a throw in. Played in by Van Basten. Looking to play him in. And here's Figo. And he's onside. Oh, super ball. Now the cross. Big header! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place.
Van Basten!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And the shot!
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception.
Bigo tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Bigo crosses. Shot, surely! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan,
and the shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to screw.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Milan already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Roberto Carlos in. Great chance! That's a half-decent try. And here's Cruyff. Crunching tackle. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Beckenbauer.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He came in hard, very hard.
Played out towards the right wing. That has not gone well. And it's Vitinha.
Good read, needed to be. Header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first? And another try! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Corner number 2 then.
Big header!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Van Basten looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. More and more pressure on the ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. He is through here. Oh, chance for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Kaká. Van Basten. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's big chance! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Vitinha.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's really well cleared. Nice looking ball. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Cruyff.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, what has happened here?
Cruyff.
And he was quick to react.
And this is Hullet. Oh, that's delight.
And Hullet! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Milan get the second half started. Bigo might just make this. Pass somewhat off target. Baresi. Can he finish? And it's in! Well, that pass isn't the best. Out for a throw. Kaká on 2 now and looking for 3. And he's worked it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite... Oh, given away. And he's surging through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha. Beckenbauer. Real chance! It's hit the upright. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's given a throw. In by Ibrahimovic. Up he goes! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Played out to the left flank, played back in, and that could well leave a mark. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Probing pass, not the most accurate pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Now there's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Stood up well to him there. No, that's been intercepted.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Cruyff. Deco. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nice defending, physical and effective. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cleared away. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic, and he was alert to it. Caresses it through. Baresi attempts a clearance. Played into space, and that has not gone well.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he can clear it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Can he get it through? Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross from It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi with the slide tackle there. Yaya Toure. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. Odo. Pull it. Oh, this is a terrific run. Looking for the run. Gerrard looking to run onto it. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Inter really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. Out to the left it goes. In towards the big header! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, sweet feet. Hangs in a cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Baresi picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for options for movement. Showing good feet. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Out to the right. Bigo tries making a foray down the right. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Al-Saad are down to 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And they've got Reed. Caresses it through. That's an excellent interception. Odo. And they can counter here. Rodri. Now it's Hullet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Figo. And it's Figo. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Al-Sadd have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh no, what has happened here? Threads one in. Figo. In comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Climbs up big! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Inter Milan get the second half going.
Coming on the field is number 13, Rui Costa.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, good ball. Real chance here. Chance for a shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's come to nothing. Baresi gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. Picks out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Quality ball. Rui Costa. And the ball is out of play. Almost an hour gone. Throw it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Drogba. Maldini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. That's a decent clearance. Otto. And it's Gerrard. Serginho crosses it. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Costa Curta looking to add to his goal. And here's Drogba. And he's being shifted off it. Rui Costa defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Forlan. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Al-Sadd do have a chance to counter here. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rodri. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Couldn't squeeze it through. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, nice touch. The defence opting here. He gets big! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared away. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Now, can they get him away? Serginho has it in a wide position. Rui Costa getting this one clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Otto. 2 minutes to be added on. Cafu cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Drogba claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Roberto Carlos
Is in a really good position out wide.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Now it's Owen.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar could try cutting inside here. Inter Milan
have the chance to go the other way. It's played through for him. Van Basten has it in a wide position. Played in by Van Basten. Alisson deals with that nice and simple.
Roberto Carlos with a definite foul there. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That's good running with the ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this.
Gets the shot away! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Inter! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's there to make the challenge. Baresi with the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
And the flag has stayed down. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
He's not got that quite right.
Van Basten.
Santos are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this.
And he skips past his man.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Terrific header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great vision.
Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Bellingham.
Can he get on the end of this?
Now that looks a decent ball.
Shot could be on, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Definitely not one of his best. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Neymar. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Owen. Caceres. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Caceres. It's a searching pass. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to snatch it back. There will be a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos gets it clear. That's a cute ball. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, chance for a shot! Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Roberto Carlos gets into some great chance! Yes! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so... And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.